Annyeonghaseyo, and welcome back to That 70s Rock Fan, where we cover some of the great Korean content coming out today, amongst many other things, of course. Today, we are talking about Netflix's crime action thriller Mercy for None. Before we continue, there will be some spoilers, but not too many, as I think you should see this show for yourself. And as always, if you could click the like button, share the video out, and consider subscribing, that would be awesome.
11년 전 약속 기억하십니까? 저는 약속을 지켰는데
So, what's Mercy for None all about? It's a 2025 South Korean action and noir drama released on Netflix on June the 6th, 2025, and consisting of 7 episodes. And it could not be more different from the last Korean show I reviewed, which was the romantic comedy Tastefully Yours. It's adapted from a webtoon, as many shows are these days, Plaza Wars, Mercy for None. And the series is directed by Choi Seung-won and written by Yoo Ki-seong.
회장님들은 그러지 못하셨네요.
It follows a guy called Nam Ji-yoon, played by the great So Ji-sub, and I've always been a fan of this guy since I first saw him in the Battleship Island. And he plays a former top enforcer for the Jo-woon gang who left the criminal underworld 11 years ago after having his Achilles tendon severed in a brokering deal with a to have peace with a rival gang. And it's, I don't want to go too deeply into that. You'll see it all in the show. But then back to the present day when his younger brother, Nam Gi-seok, played by the great Lee Jun-hyuk, who we've also seen in a lot of stuff recently. He's the second in command of the Jo-woon gang now, and he is brutally murdered. So his brother Gi-yoon returns to Seoul to uncover the truth and exact relentless revenge. And it's a gritty criminal landscape that this show is set in, dominated by these two rival gangs, Jo-woon and Bong-san, led in an easy peace. The gangs are led by Lee Joo-won, who's played by another great actor we've seen often, Jun-ho, and Gu Bong-san, played by the great kil-kang, respectively. So a lot of heavyweight acting talent in the four leading roles. Now, Ji-jun's quest reveals a web of betrayal, power struggles, and hidden motives, but it's the intense fight scenes that drive the narrative, and it really is a very brutally violent and relentless in terms of the action. But at the same time, the series explores themes of brotherhood, loyalty, and the destructive nature of crime and vengeance, and it culminates in a tragic, blood-soaked conclusion where Ji-jun, as you would anticipate watching the show, finally eliminates all those responsible for his brother's death.
끝내야지. 전부 다.
In quite spectacular fashion at times. So it's a visceral, action-packed experience that fans like me of gritty revenge thrillers like The Man from Nowhere, or from a Western perspective, something like John Wick, will find very thrilling. So Ji-sub is brilliant as Nam Gi-yoon, embodying a very stoic, unstoppable force who is brutally efficient in combat, often very effectively wielding a baseball bat. So every fight scene, which is a highlight. The choreography is crisp, bloody, and realistic. Very bloody, in fact. Great cinematography and a very good, moody noir aesthetic that really builds up the tension. Great ensemble cast, as we mentioned, with a lot of depth, characters. And the story, while very familiar in terms of revenge thrillers, is executed because of the 7 episode format with a lot of relentless pacing. So it keeps you hooked despite what you would say are its predictable tropes. But I mean, the acting and pacing is just fantastic. So it keeps you going. So the final antagonist reveal, or reveals as it goes on, is quite interesting, and possibly a little bit not disappointing, but a little bit different from what you'd expect, given the way it's been set up from the earlier episodes. I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but the emotional core of the Brotherhood and the raw intensity of Ji-yoon's journey make it very compelling stuff. It's not groundbreaking by any means, but those craving a no-nonsense, gore-filled, heavy K-drama, it's a very satisfying binge, and I would thoroughly recommend it, as long as you don't mind the sight of blood. Anyway, if you've seen the show, what did you think of it? Please drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget again to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more of these Korean entertainment reviews. Thank you for watching. Until next time, as they say in Korean shows, stay well and don't skip your meals and live your best life. And Yonggi Gaseo.